Standards and regulation in Europe can be an intricate topic. In this 4-part series, we'll delve into the details of how ETSI creates standards for Europe, works with the European Commission, and works with CEPT. As one of the 3 European standards organisations under Regulation 1025-2012 on European standardisation, ETSI operates within the framework of a public-private partnership in close collaboration with the European Commission, national standards bodies and member states, developing harmonised standards in support of EU legislation. Here's a visual of the geographical aspects of this series. You can see the 46 countries in CEPT, the 27 member states of the EU and 3 in the EEA. ETSI develops European standards in close collaboration with its national standards organisations, the NSOs. The organisations within the EU are called national standards bodies. They have slightly different powers to the NSOs. There's a separate video about the crucial role played by both the NSOs and NSBs. There are many reasons why Europe needs standards. These are linked with facilitating trade, enhancing consumer protection, supporting innovation and technology, addressing global challenges, improving regulatory efficiency, enhancing interoperability, helping small businesses, and strengthening international influence. This helps promote consistency across both the European member states and the other countries in Europe and globally. When talking about Europe, we need to be clear about which countries we're referring to. The European Union consists of 27 member states who work together with ETSI. This provides the links to the national standards bodies. ETSI was created by CEPT with the support of the European Commission. The CEPT is an organisation that has 46 member countries and serves as a collaborative platform for the European countries to harmonise policies and regulations in the fields of telecommunications, radio spectrum management and postal services. ETSI work with the national standards organisations from 39 countries, of which 29 are members of the EU EEA. These are referred to as the national standards bodies. Austria and Italy have 2 NSBs. Of the 30 EU EEA countries, only Liechtenstein is currently not partaking in the process. Within ETSI, this results in 2 processes for the creation of European norms. The EN approval process, ENAP, is initiated by ETSI members, and the Standardisation Request Deliverables Approval Process, SRDAP, by standardisation requests from the European Commission. Parts 2 and 3 of this series will go into more details about this. As a recognised European standards organisation, the production and maintenance of harmonised standards is a very important objective of the Institute. This is recognised in the statutes. Regulation 1025-2012, which is a legal framework established by the European Parliament and Council to govern European standardisation, outlines the principles for developing standards that support EU policies and legislation, ensuring transparency, inclusiveness and stakeholder participation in the standardisation process. As we saw earlier, there are 2 processes. Part 2 will cover the ENAP process and Part 3 the SRDAP process. ETSI is committed to providing an open, inclusive environment to develop standards. However, being a member organisation does have some limitations as only members can contribute to the technical committees. All of the standards are made available in the public domain at no charge. Non-members can also see the committee structure, the work plan and even the contribution titles within the committees. In order to give societal interests a say, the European Commission created the Annex III organisations. These are represented up to ETSI board level. The Annex III organisations are ANEC, representing consumers, ECOS, representing environmental issues, ETUC, representing societal interests, and SBS, representing SMEs. Finally, the NSOs reach out to thousands of regional businesses, universities, and even consumer organisations. So in conclusion, ETSI have two processes for creating and approving European norms. ENAP for the CPT countries, where the ETSI members are the ones initiating the work, and SRDAP for deliverables developed under standardisation requests initiated by the European Commission. They are written in the technical committees by subject matter experts and reviewed by the NSOs and NSBs. Part 2 and 3 will then cover these processes in more detail. Thank you.